What's going on, guys? So I wanted to talk to you today about gratitude. And the reason I'm bringing that up is actually because I spoke to a guest earlier this week, Olivia Ryan, episode 49. For those who haven't heard it yet, please go and check it out. And the reason I bring that up is because she's someone who had 6 miscarriages and is yet the most energetic, vibrant, and joyous person I've ever met. And why? Because she has an attitude of gratitude. What do I mean by that? She's now come out of the fact that she lost such a big personal thing to her. She lost, the fact that she wanted to make a family at a young age. She couldn't do that. So she now has been blessed with 3 children. So, she's had one of her own and she adopted 2, but she's grateful for the fact that she can actually breathe. She has the opportunity to help other children who may not have the best parents and to bring them into her own home, And the reason I wanted to bring this up is because we get so caught up in our own world of chasing money, chasing dreams, chasing whatever it is you're chasing. You're in a mindset where you don't realize that you've actually got things around you to be grateful for, and it brings you down and brings you into a more grounded and level-headed place when you realize, actually, I have my 5 senses. I have a healthy body. I have, parts of me that work correctly. And someone halfway around the world doesn't have that. They may have a disability. They may have a disadvantage. They may be brought up in an area that isn't as privileged as yourself. If you're watching this or listening right now, you've got access to the internet. You've got a smartphone. You've got a laptop or whatever it is you're watching this on or listening to. And one person that actually inspired me was Helen Keller. I don't know if you guys have heard of her, but she was the first person to get a bachelor's degree, and she's blind and she can't talk. Now, if someone can get a degree, I'm not sure if you've got a degree, many of you have, and many of you are either in college or working through college to get a degree or university. Now, if someone like that can get a degree, and you've got 5 working senses, and you get a degree, do you not think that you should be aiming for something a lot higher than that, just a degree? Because if someone like that can qualify and push her boundaries to make it happen for herself, then what does that tell you about the potential we have? It's much greater. But we don't bother to actually think about the fact that we've got 5 senses. Let's do something with it. Like when I wake up, I just say thank you. I don't know if there's a God out there. I don't know if anyone's listening, but I do that because I feel like I've been given a chance, one more chance to just go after whatever it is I need to go after, because someone halfway around the world hasn't got that chance. They didn't wake up and they didn't get a chance to see the world for what it is, Their life came to an end, but you have a chance to wake up and go after it. So there's a quote that I actually want to read to you. Let me see if I can find it now. I didn't memorize it, so I want to read it off my phone. And it says, sometimes we should express our gratitude for the small and simple things, like the scent of the rain, the taste of your favorite food, or the sound of a loved one's voice. Now, each of those things talk about very basic things, like the scent of rain, or the taste of your food, or whatever the last one was, loved one's voice. If any of those senses were taken away from you, like taste or the fact that you can hear or your sight, you will not be functioning in the same way. You'd have a high level of discomfort. And just thinking about that, whenever you get injured, let's say you've cut your nails too short and now it feels a bit uncomfortable, or you've got a swollen ankle because you're playing football. Whatever it is, you automatically feel the pain and the discomfort and the inconvenience because of the fact that you're a little bit hurt. But if you wake up and you've got, a full healthy body, you've got another chance to get after it, then why shouldn't you? Bring yourself, don't worry about gossip. Don't worry about all these things you're thinking about in the future. Just be present and realize that everything you've got around you has come from the fact that you have oxygen. The world that millions of years ago did not even have oxygen. The humans weren't able to live here. And then we got basic form of humans, and as they started to evolve and become, more and more intelligent, we now have a laptop, a phone, webcam, so I can talk to you and connect and interact with people, and people can build online businesses and X, Y, and Z. And you get things like Uber and Airbnb. It's all done from your phone, but you never had this opportunity before. So everyone who's come before you has created the platform for you to now go out and do that. So just something for you to think about this week. Hopefully it inspires you. Hopefully it changes your perspective and changes the way that you think just a little bit. And if you think this video's inspired you, or if you're listening on a podcast, this episode's inspired you, just share it with one person that you think will become a better person, or it will help them in some shape or form, because that's the only way I'm going to spread this message of building a legacy. And one of the ways to doing that is being grateful for what you have, and realizing that everything that you've got, all the resources and the time and the platform that you have, has come from people before you. So go and make it worth their while. And until next time, remember, you're only one decision away from becoming a legend.